Home. Home is where the heart feels at peace, where love fills the air with unity and compassion. My home is El Salvador, a country known for its resilience, a country whose beauty is impossible to ignore. Yet beneath that beauty lies a history marked by civil war, violence, natural disasters, and generations of people forced to carry unimaginable burdens. Today, El Salvador is writing a new chapter, a chapter filled with hope, a chapter filled with opportunity. But while our nation continues to heal, some wounds remain invisible. Not the wounds we see, the wounds we carry within. Mental health remains one of the conversations many people are still afraid to have. For years, people were taught that emotional struggles should be hidden, that silence was strength. But silence often comes at a cost, and I know that because I lived it. As a child, my emotions felt larger than life. Some days I felt unstoppable, filled with excitement, energy, and dreams for the future. Other days, I felt consumed by sadness, lost inside thoughts I didn't even understand. For years, I struggled in silence, until one day, at 20 years old, I made the decision that changed my life forever. I decided to ask for help. And this is where I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. That diagnosis didn't define me. It liberated me. For the first time, I understood what I was experiencing. For the first time, I realized I wasn't broken. And for the very first time, I understood the power of reaching out. That experience inspired me to create Mente en Voz Alta, a mental health initiative dedicated to empowering young people through education, conversation, and connection. Over the past few months, I have traveled throughout El Salvador, visiting schools and speaking directly with students about mental health, resilience, self-worth, and the courage it takes to ask for help. I share my story openly because vulnerability creates trust, and when trust is created, conversations begin. What started as a presentation quickly became something much deeper. Students began sharing their own experiences, their fears, their struggles, their hopes. Many of them were speaking about these feelings for the very first time. And then there was one moment that I will never forget. After one presentation, a young girl approached me in tears. Her voice shook as she spoke. And then she told me she was having thoughts of ending her life. In that moment, she wasn't a statistic. She wasn't a headline. She was a child carrying pain far beyond what any child should have to carry alone. And all she wanted was someone to listen. That moment changed me forever because it reminded me that mental health is not a future problem. It is happening now, inside classrooms, inside homes, inside the hearts of young people who desperately need support. According to international health data, suicide remains a significant public health concern in El Salvador. Behind every number is a life, a family, a dream, a future that matters. And that is why every conversation matters too. Mente en Voz Alta is not simply about raising awareness. It is about creating safe spaces. It is about teaching young people that asking for help is not weakness. It is courage. It is about giving a voice to those who feel unheard and reminding them that their lives have value. My vision is to continue expanding this work throughout El Salvador, to bring mental health education into more schools, to equip young people with tools they can carry for life, and to help create a culture where compassion replaces stigma. Because when we educate one child, we impact a family. When we impact a family, we strengthen a community. And when communities come together, nations heal. The story of El Salvador is a story of resilience. And I believe that same resilience lives within every person fighting battles that cannot be seen. My hope is that through Mente en Voz Alta, more people will find the courage to speak, the courage to seek help, and the courage to believe that tomorrow can be brighter than today. Because healing begins with a voice that says, I need help, and another voice that answers, you are not alone. My name is Adriana Rivas, and this is Mente en Voz Alta. This is the future I am fighting for.